Hip adduction, passive range holds. So I can already feel this just from doing the pails and rails because I just made a video for that one. But what we're going to do with passive range holds is we're going to be getting into hip adduction. We're going to be getting into the end of our passive range of motion. We're going to try to contract the tissue, slowly come out to our active range until we can actually control our leg. So obviously, adduction is bringing our leg across our center line, which is the opposite of abduction, which is the leg out. So we're going to get the leg in this way, and the way that we're going to do that is we're going to lay on our side. To start with, everything's just stacked on top of each other, shoulder, 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 hip, hip, foot, and then just bring that top leg in front because we want to make sure the hips are stacked on top of each other. If the foot goes out the back, then my hips will rotate out, and that's not what I want. So I want to make sure that this whole time through this entire exercise, I want to make sure that this hip is on top of this hip, because even with my foot there, I can still roll back, and that's not what I want to do. So I want to make sure that my hip is on top of my other hip, and I want to get a stretch along here. So remember, what we're trying to do is adduction, so getting our leg across our center line of the body, which means the only thing that matters here is my femur, my leg, relative to my hip. So even if I come out all the way up here, if I've got a big curl in my spine, well, my hips are still like this. It didn't do anything. So I need to make sure that as I do this, I'm going to want my spine to be straight. So I'm going to use my core, particularly my obliques on this side, to actually pull up into like a side plank. Notice that's kind of pushed my hips that way. Keep this spine straight. I'm starting to feel a stretch here. I'm not all the way into my passive range. I need a little bit more. So I'm going to get off my elbow. I'm going to pop onto my hand. My hand's going to be further over there though. I don't want to be too close because I can't go this high with a straight spine. So I'm about here. So this is the end of my passive range. So now what I'm going to do is do the passive range hold. So I'm going to do everything I can to try to lift my leg off the floor. So I'm going to be using my adductors on this bottom leg to try to lift up. I can't because I'm at the end of my passive range, but I want to feel that isometric contraction first. Then once I can do that, now I'm going to slowly rock back until I can keep it off the floor, and then you'll hold it up for as long as the program says, which is probably just 3 seconds to start with. And then don't just drop it down, lower it down. That's 1 rep. Now I'm going to come back up into my stretch. All right, I'm into my stretch. I'm going to contract this tissue, do everything I can, lift that foot off the floor. I've got the contraction now, and now I'm going to slowly come down until I get control. There we go, 3, 2, 1. Slowly down, 2 reps. Come up into my stretch. Activate. I want 2 hands here so I've got good balance. Do my best. Come down. 3, 2, 1. Whew. And that is your passive range holds for hip adduction. Good luck. Most people won't be used to either using the adductors, so that'll probably take a bit of time. You might even get some DOMs the next day, but also a stretch along the outside here as well. 2 things people aren't usually doing a lot or used to feeling. So good luck, have fun, enjoy your new hips.